What are we going to do?
I think we are getting a lot of good publicity from the interview.
Oh, great publicity. Like on the story on the news tonight. About the slander lawsuit of the major light bulb companies are preparing to file against you.
Our lawyers think they can defend most of what I said. I just got carried away. And besides, I think cube-shaped light bulbs will be big winners.
I don't. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to listen to the radio for a few minutes. I'll be up in a while.
KRAP Talk Radio 1050, the Fledge Sandelman program on the air now. What do you think about this glass company? Or this light bulb guy or whatever? Says that he's trying to save his old-fashioned light bulb business because those compact fluorescent bulbs are going to kill your family. He's got a new cube-shaped bulb coming out. He says that specialty bulb is going to make you buy his old-fashioned incandescent light bulbs. Sounds like a crackpot to me. Anyway, how can you let them get away with this? The Highway 34 bridge over the Picassee River, named now for Marv Hamley. Now, there's a man who's had his snout in the public trough for decades. So is it any surprise that this city wants to repay the favors and permanently name that bridge after good old Mayor Marv? Mr. Mayor, sir? 1-800-444-KRAP. This is the Fledge Sandelman program on KRAP Talk Radio 1050. Let's go to the phones now, see what you have to say. And here is Newton on the Fledge Sandelman program. Good evening, sir.
Fledge. Hi. Thanks for taking my call.
My pleasure, Newton. Are you as outraged as I am about the Marv Hamley Bridge? I mean, here is a man who's been drinking the water for decades, the water that we in this town have been carrying for decades, and now his back-slapping buddies are putting his name on the bridge. On a bridge! The symbolism stinks.
Well, Fledge, I think you're leaving out an important part of the story. Marv Hamley jumped from the bank of the Picassee back in 1987 to save 15 children from a school bus that went off the Highway 34 bridge. I think it's perfectly appropriate to name the bridge after him.
As you know, I've only been here at KRAP Talk Radio 1050 for just a few years, and I did not know that story.
But it was on the front page of the paper yesterday. Did you read the story? It was in the Tribune Herald Evening Caller News and Journal.
I saw it on Channel 10 last night, and I really did not pay attention to it. I only found out about Marv Hamley and found out that he used to be the mayor, and I assumed that we just had another case of a public official snout in the trough, robbing Peter to pay Paul, eating our hard-earned food, and getting another pat on the back from his public cronies, Newton.
Well, that's not what happened at all. Naming the bridge after Mayor Hamley should have been done 20 years ago. After he died, when he pulled those puppies out of the Great Kennel Fire out on State Road 23.
Yeah, why didn't they name the Highway 34 bridge after Mayor Hamley back in 1923 when
That was State Road 23. The fire was in 1989.
State Road 89, a bus full of puppies straight from the kennel on fire, and Mayor Hamley risks life and limb to pull them from the water. But your city government, the Good Old Boys Club, meeting all the time up there in their glass and steel temple on Elm Street, dragging their feet to dishonor yet another American hero, our city's founding father. You know, Newton, it brings a tear to this broadcaster's eye.
Anyway, Fledge, I'm Newton Llewellyn. I own Consolidated Light Bulbs. I'm in your words, crackpot, whom you slammed earlier on your broadcast.
Mr. Llewellyn, what an honor to have you on this program. What a treat to have a real American patriot, somebody who's out there fighting the left-wing loonies in the environmental movement and the right-wing corporatist fat cats and trying to keep incandescent light bulbs on the market. You know, an American original technology, something that hasn't changed since the days of Edison when he invented it. a real touchstone of American ingenuity, something that we can really reach toward and look at about what's great about this country and this land of Apple this and iPod that and Google Space or whatever it's called.
Actually, Fledge, I don't care about light bulbs. I'm just trying to play a really bad hand here and make a profit. Or at least get out from under.
You know, when I flip on that incandescent light bulb and I get 90% of the energy back as heat instead of visible light, I see the American flag billowing in the breeze, and I hear in the distance our national anthem. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet lambs of
Good night, Fledge.
liberties, I can see it. Hello? Are you there? Newton, are you there? Looks like we lost Newton here on KRAP Talk Radio 1050, the Fledge Sandelman program. What do you think about this Marv Hamley Memorial Bridge?